guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this infinite scroll animation. So it's called an infinite scroll animation, and this is a brief hero section design I made. Then I animated the logos down here. So I'm going to show you guys how to create this infinite scroll effect and how to prototype it. So let's head over to our design page. So this is the hero section design that I made so that I can be able to prototype the logos here. So in order to create this prototype, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out a frame. So I'm going to do the one for images first. So I'll just go head over to my frame and select your MacBook Pro. Yes, so I have this, and then I'm going to bring a shape. I'll drop a shape here. So this is a square. I'm going to use a square to put in my images here. So I'll just increase this a bit. Then I'm going to round the corner radius a bit here. I don't want it to be sharp, so just round it like this. And this size is okay, so we use this frame to measure the size, and we're also going to be using it to prototype. So I have this here. I'll just get it out. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this square into several numbers. So I'll use my alt, drag it like this, alt and drag. Then I'll just use Ctrl D and keep on duplicating it till I have something more than the width of my frame here. So this is okay. So I'll just start putting my images inside it. Head over to our image plugin on Splash. So let that open up. So I'm going to be dropping my images inside here. So I want to make use of portraits. So go to portraits, and once it opens up, then you can begin dropping your images there. So I have this. I'll get this guy inside here. Just fill them up with images of different people. So remember, while using Unsplash, you have to click on the square before clicking on your image here, so that the image will be dropped inside that square. If you're not clicked on any particular shape, it's going to drop the image just on your page here. So it's going to be difficult for you to then put it inside the square. Just like that. Keep going. Let's try another image. Okay, and we're done. So I think let me try cropping this image. Just crop it here so she can fit into the square. So that's okay. Just move it up a bit. that's okay. I'll make sure all of them are well cropped. Yeah, I want to crop this guy. Okay, so just go over here, change it to crop, then crop the guy. Yeah, just like this. So you can hold on shift so that it doesn't move out of place. Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, that's fine. Move this over to crop before cropping. So you can just hold on shift and drag the girl down like this. Move her up a bit. So this is okay. Yes, so I'm done now. This is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to select the whole image here. Now after selecting it, I'm going to use my alt and duplicate another set like this. So for my duplicate, I have one set here, and then I'll still select this again, and I'll duplicate another set here. So be careful, watch. This is where the first set is. So yeah, this set I'll just duplicate again. I want to have 3 sets, so I'll duplicate this. I'll have 3 sets here, so it's going to be as long as this here. All right, so this first set, I want you to take a note of the first image here and the last one on this set. So remember, this guy is the one starting another set. So if you keep moving, you see this girl ended the second set, and the same guy started this other set here. So I have that. I'm going to select everything and put it in an auto layout. So I've selected the whole images, everything, the whole set. Select everything, then put it in an auto layout. Shift A. That's a shortcut for auto layout. Then you can zoom in and adjust the gap from here. I can also do that from my auto layout panel here. So just go over to gap and then adjust it like this. Yes, this is fine. So what we're going to do next is, let me get my frame over here. Yeah, so we have enough space to work with. So now what I'm going to do is this: select this auto layout frame and right click and put in it, put all of them, that is the auto layout, you put it in a frame selection here. Put it in a frame selection. So now that auto layout is inside a frame now. So what you're going to do next is you drag this frame inside your MacBook frame here. So you have it inside here. To be sure that it's inside, it's going to clip out. You're not going to see the other part of the images, so it's going to be inside the frame. Now we have it like that. Go to your alignment up here and align it to the left side. So depending on how you want it to scroll, that's how you're going to align it. So I want it to scroll from the left side here, so it should be scrolling inside this way. Yeah, from the left side it's going to be scrolling. If I wanted it to scroll from the right side, then I have to use my right alignment here to align it to the right side. So I want it to scroll from the left, then I'll align it to the left hand side. So I have that. Just click on your left alignment and it's going to align like this. Now we have that, and as we all know, to create a scroll animation, the frame doesn't have to be longer than your screen here. This is our MacBook screen here. The frame of our the frame that's carrying what we want to scroll doesn't have to be longer than your frame. So what you're going to do is this: is only the frame we're going to adjust. So we're just going to adjust it like this. Yeah, so just adjust it inside this screen here. So something like this is okay. Now this frame here that we just adjusted, it is not on clip content. As you can see, the other images are still showing, so make sure that this frame is not on clip content. Your clip content has to be toggled off, not on. So we'll just align it properly again. Go to your alignment, align it to the left side like this. Yes, so we have this, and then the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to now get it out here like this. So we'll have to work on it as the prototype. We'll have to work on it outside the frame so we can see what we're doing. So you have it like this. I already have a ruler outside. Let me remove this so that we'll do it from scratch again. So to get your ruler, you're going to have to drag this ruler here. So you see this this measurement guide here. This is your ruler guide here. So to toggle it on and off, you just use Shift R, Shift plus R, Shift plus R. Yeah, so Shift plus R to toggle off the ruler guide, and Shift plus R again to toggle it on here. So that's just it. So you just drag, you just move over here and you drag to see another ruler. That's how we get our ruler guides. So I'll drag this one to the edge of this first picture here, this guide I start in this image. So this is how it is. Make sure that the guide is touching this first image here. It has to be touching it, so that's how we're going to measure our design and create a seamless prototype. So make sure that it's touching the guide, and then we're going to duplicate this frame that is carrying the auto layout with the images. We duplicate it alt like this. Now this is what we're going to do. While on this frame here, just click on enter to select the auto layout that's inside the frame. So while clicking on the frame, press enter. Now that enter has selected all the auto layouts, as all the images that are inside that frame here. So you're selecting this auto layout. Now hold on your shift to move the images. Now the reason why we're moving it is to create that animation where it's scrolling on its own. And before then, we have to make sure that whatever we're doing, this guide has to end on this particular guide here, this ruler guide. So this is what we're going to do. We have 3 sets. That means we're going to move it till we get the last set. So I just hold on shift, still selected on the images inside that frame. Use your left arrow key. Remember, I want it to move to the left. Use the left arrow key and just move it like this. So still holding on shift, you watch the images carefully. So now we're past the first set. Remember, this guy is starting another set, remember. So we're in the second set here. So I would have left it like this, but we still have one more set, so we have to keep on moving it till we get to the last set of the images. Just keep on going, you take your time, you watch it. Yeah, so I've gotten to the last set. This guy is the one that started the last set here. So we're just gonna hold on shift and move him again. So now while holding on shift moves your elements faster. So if you wanted it to move slower, you have to remove your hand from shift, and while moving it, it moves slower, just like this. So we're going to be slow at this point. I'm not holding shift again, I'm just moving it with my arrow key. So while I'm getting slower is because I want him to not pass this line. I want him to rest on this line here, on my guide, my ruler guide here. So I'm just moving him bit by bit, and at this point you can see he's touching the line at this point. So what we want to have is something identical, just like this. So this is the ending part. It is very much identical like the first part we have here. So when designing your prototype, your design has to look like this before you head into prototyping. So as you can see, our guide made all of them to be aligned together here. So now we have it like this. What we're going to do is we're going to select the two frames here. You're going to select it. This is how you know you have selected. This is going to select this frame and this frame, not the images inside, because whenever you select the frame, you're also selecting the images together. So select the frames just like this here, and now we have that frame. We're going to go to our component here and toggle down this drop down here, open it up, and you see create component set. We're going to create two sets here, so we'll have it like this. So this is a component set. You know, we have to always make our elements components before prototyping, so it's a component now. You head over to prototype, and our prototype is going to be like this. It's going to be from this first frame, you drag the node to the second frame here, and it's going to be after delay 1 millisecond, not instant. It's going to be smart animate. This is out should be linear here. So linear usually gives us a smooth animation here, so it's just going to be moving with ease. So just use linear, and want it to be slow. This duration is how long that prototype is going to work before it ends. So we want it to be slower than 300 ms. 300 ms is pretty fast, so we'll remove it. We're going to use 10,000 millisecond. 10,000 millisecond. That's a bit slow. So for scroll animations, they have to be slow, not too fast. Yeah. So then from the last one, that's from the second variant here, it has to move to the first one. Now we're going to connect the node to the first one, but we're not going to use smart animate. We're going to be using instant. The reason is because it is a scroll animation, and while using smart animate, if we are to put it on smart animate to the first one, it's going to scroll to the left and scroll back to the right. So we just want a seamless animation where it's just moving only to the left hand side. So we're just going to connect the node from the second one to the first frame, and it's going to be after delay 1 millisecond, not smart animate, as we said, instant here. So yeah, we're going to test our prototype. So just use an alt, or you use copy and paste, and get an instance of the first variant there, put it inside your frame and align it to the left hand side. Yeah, this is what we have. Then just click on the frame and let's present it. Wait for it to load up. Yeah, so this is what we have here. As you can see, it has a smooth movement, smooth animation here, seamless one. So this is how you work on your scroll animation. So to do the one for icons is exactly the same thing we just did. So you just have to monitor the icons and know which one started the group of icons and the one that ended the group of icons. Then the same way we prototype the one for images, just as we did, that's the exact same way you did the one for icons. Yeah, so you can as well design a hero section to work on the one for icons here. So the one for icons, we usually use it on social proofs here, so you can just do that and also have a seamless animation just like this. So okay guys, I believe this video helped you guys, so just do so to like, subscribe and comment. Yeah, all right, I'll see you in the next video.